Hello, hello. Hi, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Ruth here, Artful Stampin. I have been tidying my room, honestly, but I'm just looking at like the mess that is still around. I'm so sorry. Not that that makes much difference, but anyway, just don't look. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Anne. Hi, Sally. Hi, Martina. Hi, Mindy. And yes, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I've grabbed myself out some DSP. Mainly freebie DSP actually, and thought it would be fun to do a technique that I know I've done before, but you know what, sometimes it's nice to go over some stuff, especially when there's new products to use. So I've got out the sticky, no, it's not called sticky, it's called adhesive sheets, and I love these because these make crafting so easy, especially when you want to do like some strips and things. So I've already grabbed, I'll show you what's on my desk. It was on the screen at the beginning, the thumbnail at the beginning. I'll see if I can do this seamlessly. Look, steady, steady. Hello? Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I have been wittering away to you guys. I didn't even lift my head up. Ah, right. Now, I don't know what is going on. Oh my goodness, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you who've all privately messaged me, and Lorraine has tried to ring me. What happened there, eh? Now, why is it that on this... That one works. Bear with. I think I know what happened. Hold on, guys. Connect. Hold on. Oh well, at least you could all see what I was doing. Right, let's see if we can get this to work now. Hello? Yay! Hello? Yeah, okay. Back again. You did! Thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate all of you. You've all got my back. Thank you. Right, let me just get my camera back up. Let me make sure the camera works. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so what I... Very briefly, in a nutshell, I hope you had a good weekend. I was really sorry to hear about the shootings at that new Chinese New Year event, and just wanted to say lots of love to you all. And yeah, hope you had a good Chinese New Year, those of you who did celebrate it. And there we go. What are crads? Oh no, did I do a spelling mistake? Thanks, Lorraine. I wonder if I can go in and change it now. What did I put? Crads. I don't know. What are crads? I'm going to change it now. There we go. Save. Island. There we go. Am I still live? That hasn't... Yeah. All right. There we go. Right. Let's get down to desk view. Right. So, Monday Madness. Yes, we'll put it down to that, Joanna. Monday Madness, and it's freezing cold. I'm just grabbing a piece of DSP that I'm possibly unlikely to use. There we go. This is an old design from way back when. So just going to get my adhesive sheet. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. What's going on here? Oh, don't mean to do it that way. Oh, pants. Oh, well. All right. Sorry. Do this a bit better. No, don't come off. Oh, is this a new way that Stampin' Up have done it, that they can come off? Okay. You acknowledge the Chinese. I did think of you actually, Linda. I did think of you. Yeah. You had a Chinese buffet. Oh, of course that's appropriate. Yeah. I was very, very spoilt. I've got a friend, a Chinese friend, who messaged me. I was actually in Aldi on Sunday afternoon buying some lunch for the kids and a friend. We had chicken burgers. Anyway, she messaged me while I was in the queue and said, you know, are you in? You know, can I come around? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I thought, oh no, she's going to bring me stuff. She's going to bring me gifts. And so I grabbed I managed to grab a couple of boxes of lychees, well, 3 boxes of lychees for her and her family. Anyway, she came round and she bought me some gyoza that she'd made, some the Chinese dumplings, and she did the sticky rice, wrapped sticky rice. Oh, so we had that for tea tonight. So good. It was so yummy. It's gonna end up. I can continue. It's gonna end up. Oh, what do you mean, Linda? Right, so I'm getting my strips of paper and I'm just sticking them on now to my lovely sticky piece of paper and just alternating the different patterns very carefully, trying to make sure that there are no gaps, although sometimes it's actually really fun to put a gap. No, we're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Got to keep this masculine. I was going to say you could do some gold flakage in between. I have done that before, but no, I've got a bit of a vision for how I want this to look. I want to kind of go all very dark and gothic, and do. I'm going to run these to the embossing folder afterwards. Right, where's that piece? That's this. Hi, Karen. Now, the other idea I had for this was to do equal sized strips and then cut them up. So, for example, if we went for inch-long strips, is do this, then cut this into inch-long sections, and then kind of like move them around to make a grid. But anyway, so we could do a checkerboard. That's sorry, I should finish my sentences. Yeah, so the idea would be to do some kind of checkerboard look. We'll go with this for now. This is quite fun. Trick is just to put, when you put the strip on, is kind of really push it into the previous strip so that you don't end up with any gaps. Today you accidentally switched the PC off for the... Oh, phew. Oh, Faban. Good. Oh, I tell you what, a lady who came to my class on Saturday, she does crafts at the old folks home where I think one of her parents is, or both parents, I can't remember. And she purchased in the clearance rack, there's the hot doilies, and she's going to put them on like big sticks. I think she's going to stick them back to back and maybe put a bow on them for a decoration to stick into a plant pot. So there we go. That's a free idea. And Yvonne, if you're watching, thank you for that idea. Passing it on. Oh no, this one, I haven't stuck this one on properly. No. Come. See if that will go a bit closer. There we go. All right, so now I'm just going to cut this down to... I'm just going to cut it down to... just over the size that I would normally cut it for a card base, because I just want to cut that end off so that I know it's nice and neat. So 14.3 I'm cutting this at. So if you're making 5.5 by 5.5 by 4.25 cards, maybe cut this down to 5.5 inches. Okay, so now I'm just going to trim off a tiny little bit at the edge here. You don't need that. And let's cut. So we're going to get 3 cards out of this, hopefully. So 1, 2, 3, because I'm cutting these at 10 centimeters, which is just a tad smaller than 4 inches. So there we have 3 card bases, or bases towards your card design already done. Okay, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? And I'm only been live, I don't know, about 15, taking away some of the chitter chatter, about 15 minutes. So what I'm actually going to do is just give this a bit of a burnish with my bone folder, just to make sure everything's stuck down really well. Although, to be honest, I'm going to put it through the embossing folder, so it's not really that big of an issue. Right, so the one I have got out that I really do want to play with, first of all, is this new one, this basket weave one. And I want to put some, I was going to say early espresso on here. Sorry, Memento Black, but I'm wondering, ooh, what if we go for a bit of Blackberry Bliss? Oh, this is going to get nice and messy, isn't it? Bit of Blackberry Bliss across here. So I'm just going to tap, oh, let's move that out of the way. Just going to tap my ink pad onto here and make sure it's really well coated. So you see I'm kind of putting it down multiple times to make sure that that is really got all the colour on there. So kind of treating it like a bit of like a stamp, really. Now I did actually show you how to use this as a stamp once, which was quite fun. Right, going to get my machine, get my fabulous cut and emboss machine, and bring you guys up a little bit. So I'm not banging. And I need plate numero 1 and plate numero 4. 4. It's all right. Nombre. No, oh, I'm not speaking the right language here now. Okay, I'll stop. Right, so put that, so there's your Stampin' Up logo. You put the ink on the Stampin' Up logo side. This is if you want the following results. You can experiment with doing it on the other one. Fold it shut. Pop the number 4 plate through. Give it a whirl. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Delinda. You're making Valentine's cards. Oh, lovely, Anne. Wow, that really transforms it, doesn't it? Look at that. They're so cool. Really does transform it. Okay. Now, what shall we do? I wonder what it'd be like with just maybe a paler colour. Maybe go for something kind of a bit more grungy, not grungy, what's the word I want? Sort of just to distress it more. What if we go for a little bit of crumb cake now instead? See what happens. So get the old ink on. Grab another one. It looks like a quilt. Yes, it almost does. All you quilters out there, love it. Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, Glenna. Ooh. I think I prefer this one. I mean, this is very dramatic, but it almost, the dark colour almost obliterates those flowers, which I didn't really want to have happen. So I quite like that. Maybe I should have masked off the flowers a little bit, but anyway. Right now, am I tempted to see what it looks like the other way? No, maybe not. All right, now this next one, I think I'm going to do it without re-inking. Just going to go for it without re-inking, just to see what it's like. I think it's got a little bit of the crumb cake left on it, so it won't have nothing, but it... Oh, look at that ink I've all got on my machine. Excuse me while I do a bit of cleaning. What's going on here? Why didn't I spot this embossing folder? I don't know, Martina. Not very unlike you to not spot the good embossing folder. And I'm shocked you don't have one like it already. But look at the weave on that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right. So the whole purpose of this was just to create some really dramatic kind of backgrounds on which we can then maybe put some really nice bold sentiments. So I did grab out Biggest Wish, which I'm going to take the first one I did, because this is actually my least favourite. This is the least favourite one, because I feel that, as I said earlier, that the dark purple spots kind of obliterate it too much. So I want to make a big thing of the sentiment. So I don't know, shall we just go for a sentiment across the middle? So it's a good opportunity for me to use up some more of that paper. I could put a strip of that through the middle, can't I? So how much do I need? Just give that a measure. 1, 2, 3.5 centimetres will probably be enough. I'm trying not to look at the embossing folders. Hi Tishan, hi Phoebe. Oh, we've missed you, Phoebe. Is that really you? Oh, we've missed our Phoebes. Hi Bob. Hi Georgiana. Who have I not said hello to? Miss Joanna Barnes was like in here like a flash tonight. Oh yeah, see, I know that kind of covers it up, but it's kind of what I wanted, really. Why is it you don't care much for that? Oh, I do love the paper, Delenza. No, I just feel that because I put the embossing, I'll start again. Because I put the ink on the embossing folder, my rose just looks like it's got splotches. It's like really bad attack of the aphids. So I don't like what I've done to the rose now. So I want to cover it up. I love the paper. I love all this paper. I love all this paper like put together. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Right, let's stick a happy birthday down on here. I was waiting as soon as I got the notification. Oh, yeah, you were there like a shot, Joanna. Right, get the Blackberry Bliss back out again. Oh, and steel plate. Oh, have I noticed the steel plate one? Might just have to have a look. See what Vanessa's on about. Vanessa likes an embossing folder, don't you, Vanessa? I'm going to look it up now. Just letting this ink transfer. Beautiful. Beautiful burgers. Who remembers those adverts? Beautiful burgers. Right, so I've got a white ink class coming up on Saturday the 4th of Feb. If anyone is interested in that, please email me and I will send you an invoice. Gorgeous. Oh, it's on the motorbike page. Oh, that's why I probably didn't notice it. What's it called? Steel what? Steel something. I'll find it. You've been lurking lately. Oh. Right. Steel plate. I'm just searching for it now. Oh, yes. Yes. I know what you mean. Yes. Excuse me. It's very grungy looking, isn't it? Right, when you've got a bit of a belly band and you want to make sure that you fold it so that your band is completely parallel to your card, I recommend that you let the band drop to the bottom. Okay, so let it drop to the bottom so you know that this is completely straight, then do your fold round. Okay, because once you've done your fold round, you've done your fold and you know that it's in the right place, and then you can just shunt it back up again. All right. Oh, I think I didn't give it enough. All right, let me just open that back out. Right that way. There we go. That's perfect, isn't it? And do we want a bit of Blackberry Bliss for the base? I think so. See, that makes a really nice, I think, nice, quick, simple, masculine card. All done. All done. Already made 6 cards with the motorbike papers. Oh, goodness, sir. Good. Right, let's move on. Let's go for this one now. Now, this one doesn't suffer so much with the aphids. Not so bad there. And I have got the lovely, it just says birthday wishes across there. So I could do, I haven't used the sending dies, and I meant to use them the other week, didn't I? If I can find them, I will. Should have got them out earlier, really. Oh, got them. Yes, got them. Yeah, so we could have sending. Now, I know this is slightly sort of scripty, but I think this would just about pass for a masculine card. So we could use that little section of fresh freesia. Ooh. No, it won't do it. Okay. Where are the little offcuts gone? Oh, here they are. Oh, that's perfect. Right, so that can be cut out with that. Let's just put that away for a second. Have a look at my scrap drawer. Blackberry Bliss. Yes, we're on a roll. Right, so bring you back. Bring the number 1 plate, the number 2, and then 2 of you. So, want a bit of you, and a whole lot of you, and a dash of starlight, and a dozen roses too. Colour will make the difference on the scripty word. Hello, Cindy Johnson from upstate New York. Welcome, welcome. Janine from downstate New York. The motorbike is modelled on Michaela Tetheridge's husband's bike. No way! I didn't know that, Joanna. Oh, we've got a nugget of information there tonight, guys. Insider info. Oh, I love that. Oh, and oh no, look, me little jot is still there. There's always the things that you kind of lose. Sending. There we go. Sending. So I thought if I just stamp with the Blackberry Bliss. There's a birthday wishes one there. Get the Blackberry Bliss back. Squeaky squeak. Get that on there. Westchester. So how far are Cindy and Janine away from each other then? I'm just going to hand cut this out. Right. I don't know, do you think that shows up enough? What do you think? I might just pop a little bit of Blackberry Bliss around the edge of this. Just give it a little poke into the ink. Just to give it a tiny little sort of thin, very thin line of Blackberry Bliss there. Sometimes I brush it, but I wasn't doing that this time. I was just putting a very, very fine amount there. Right. Let's try and stick this down. This is a tricky bit. It's about 2 hours. Ah, a piece of vellum. That's a good idea. I may have a piece of vellum actually. Right, so to put glue on these tiny wee things, you only need the tiniest dots, and you need to spread it around, because otherwise you end up with, if you just put a blob and it spreads when you push it down onto your paper, you end up with sticky areas. So I've learnt to use the nozzle and kind of spread it around with my nozzle, and that way I don't get any surprise gooey bits. Righty ho. See, this is where Ellie would have her tweezers at the ready. She's good at using her tweezers. Okay. Right, I just need to poke. Oh no, not that one. Got the little dot there, still there. There it is. So I just need to put a tiny wee bit of glue there. I just licked the end of it. It wasn't wanting to stick, so I just licked the end of the point there and picked it up. Just in case you were wondering what I was doing off screen. And now it's dancing around my page. Stay. Okay, so someone suggested vellum. What a fabulous idea. So vellum is really great for when you want to sort of dampen down, shall I say, the busyness of a background. So let me see if I can cut. Actually, we could even cut quite a big section here. Where's the trimmer? Oh, I'm sitting on it. I'll cut that at 6 centimetres, which is just about 2 3/4 inches. Much better. Thank you for that tip. Thank you. So I'm going to first of all stick my sentiment to the vellum, because I will then know where to place the glue to stick my vellum to my background. I'll just pop that there for a second. Who's just come on? Hi, Jodie. Yes, that's right. Yes. Hi, Susan. Hi, Cheryl. I saw Rose Ward on backstage in New Orleans. I didn't get to speak to her, but I saw her. I've not ever sort of had any dealings with her online, so I didn't feel able to speak to her. But she seemed very nice. Right, so now I'm putting glue on the bits that are not going to show. And you know what, I think I might just put that on top of there for a minute and let it let it settle and dry. Okay, so now we're left with this one. So this one would be interesting because could do something different with it maybe. What is that gone? Oh, here it is. I'm wondering if we could put birthday across there, and then see if we can get a happy from somewhere else. Nope. It's not on there. I'm sure we can find a happy for them because I just think that happy is a bit too scripty. But yeah, we could do a birthday. Oh, I've got a scrap bit there that we could do the birthday on. Oh, could do birthday, then wishes underneath. Ha ha ha, we'll do that. We'll make do. Or do happy and then birthday really big. What do you think? Shall I do the happy really big? I think happy, I don't know. Happy big or birthday big? Do happy. And then if I just ink up the birthday there. Hi, Andrea. I'm going with the happy because I just think it's nice. Phoebe's bossy? No, you just know what's right, don't you, Phoebe? Oh, I pushed a bit too hard and I should have used the Stampin' mat. It's crazy, isn't it, that actually when you use the Stampin' mat, which has got a bit of a squish to it, you end up not with, you see that little bit of ink I've got in between? That doesn't happen when you use the mat. So sometimes you can think that your stamps aren't working, but actually it's because you haven't used the mat. See? Perfect. Perfect. Right, happy. We're going to go for birthday. Right. Before I do that, I've just got to clean off, make sure that wishes has no ink on it whatsoever, because I did just use it in the Blackberry Bliss. You know how that stains. Please tell my husband that I always know that I'm right. What's right? Yes. Well, you're always right unless he's right. Put it that way. Because sometimes husbands can be right too. Just sometimes. Oh, it's not quite perfect, but it's perfect enough. I'm going to try just tearing it. Oh, where's it gone? No, tearing doesn't work. It needs, I think, a little piece of Blackberry Bliss behind it. see what other scraps I've got in here. Nope. Whoa, perfect. Don't you just love it when a scrap is just the right size? Look at that. It was meant to be. Marvellous. Turn the front up the other way. Oh, okay. What's Lisa say? Could have just drawn closer to words. Yes, I could have. I could. But as I was cutting it, I realised that you actually, when you're cutting, you actually have to cut closer to the Y than the H, because your I, because H has got the straight edge and Y has got a little bit, it goes in like that, you actually have to cut a little bit closer to there, because if you cut the same distance from the H to the edge as from the Y to the edge, it actually looks like you've cut further away. So you deliberately have to cut a tiny little bit closer to the Y. So what are you saying? Turn it up that way and have that there. Oh yes, that works. So you can either have it that way or you can have it that way. Either way works. Right, while I'm here, I'm just going to stick that bit down. Just going to pop that under my mat. Right. I think I'll stick this onto. Now, obviously, when you're using quite a dark card base, you need to put a liner in, really. Oh, Cheryl likes it on the bottom. Okay. Oh, it's going to be on the bottom because of the way I've stuck this now. Right. Now, because I embossed that paper earlier, you do need to put just a little bit of extra glue, love, so it sticks. Oh, now if I was thinking about it, I could have put some vellum under here. Have I got time? Where's that piece of vellum? My spare bit. I actually like doing this when this style of putting something slightly transparent, when I'm doing graphic designs for my promotional material. I often just put a little see-through box around something so you can see what's sort of going on behind it, but yet you can read the words. So it's just it's a nifty trick that can be used in all sorts of different scenarios. How cool is that? There we go. Hello, Denise. Lovely to see you. Yes, Biggest Wish is such a great stamp set. Really, really is. Right, get that back up. Let's pop a little bit of... Ooh, now I will have a... Let me just have a better look for this spare piece of vellum, because I actually cut that section from another piece, didn't I? Quick look on my floor, or around my desk, to see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. I'm wondering, that would look nice under there. Yay, it would. All I've got to do is cut a little section out. Hurrah for the vellum tonight. Okay. Just softens it, doesn't it? That makes it look really cool. Right, let's just lift that up for a second. Lavender is not a masculine colour, but it works. Well, it can be. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'm noticing that men's shirts are kind of like, you know, when teamed with, you know, certain other things, they are sort of pushing the feminine somewhat sometimes, and it looks good. Some men can carry it off. Okay, so there's that one. Just need to finish off this one. I just need to trim this. I think because it's teamed with the darker purple, it works, doesn't it, Vanessa? My brother loves a purple shirt. Oh, there we go. Right, now to make this a little bit extra grungy, we could put some more ink at the edge of these. I'm thinking a little bit more Blackberry Bliss, perhaps. Get rid of some of the lilac. Lilac and lavender. Well, it's what colour is this? It's fresh freesia. The freesia. Hi, Paula. My son's wedding colours were purple and grey. Oh, lovely. Oh, there we go. That's helped kind of focus the eyes more into the centre. So I think we could probably get away with doing it a little bit on this one. Yep, that works. I already stuck this one down. I have. Although I don't feel this one needed it so much, because that's very strong, isn't it? Doesn't really need any attention bringing to it. Right, I'm just going to grab a piece of Blackberry Bliss. Oh, I meant these to be slightly different way of folding. I'll do that again. I've done them with 10 fold cards, but I wanted to have them with the fold at the top. So let's score at 10.5, Ruth. Hi, Alison. Yes, what do you mean by 2? Yeah, I think I've missed some of the chat. Oh, you're welcome, Alison. I just said that I've just read that she's the perfect way to wind down from a very stressful day. Oh, sorry to hear you've had a stressful day. Yeah, crafting is good for that sometimes. Or watching somebody else craft. It's amazing what you can find on YouTube. I sometimes watch people cleaning carpets on YouTube. You come across those where they get a really dirty carpet and then they make it look amazing. Or there's a guy I watch who goes around cleaning, tidying up people's front yards. He gets his mower and his strimmer and he sorts out someone's yard for them. -11. Oh. That is cold. That's definitely colder than what we've got here. We're not quite in the minus anymore here. We watch some of the same videos as Melissa. Oh, brilliant. Oh, and then YouTube decided that I wanted to watch cash stuffing because my sister Esther, I don't know if you know Stampin Style Creations with Esther, she's my sister. She's actually started another channel to do with cash stuffing. And so now YouTube thinks I want to watch loads of videos about cash stuffing. Right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that and can find ways of applying this technique to any papers that you have. That's annoying me a little bit, the curl up. I just put a tiny little bit of glue. A tiny dab. Thank you, John. Cash stuffing. Oh, I would begin to tell you, but I would be here all night. It's basically, in a nutshell, it's a system of saving money. So rather than having your money in your account and then you take out money as you need it, you set yourself a budget, you take out all the money that you need for the month, and then you assign it to different envelopes. And so then if you don't spend that amount, you then save it and you have savings challenges. Put a gem or bead. I would normally, Phoebe, but I think I want to keep it quite plain and masculine. So I didn't want to add anything to it. In the good old days, we'd put brads, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we, Phoebe? 15 years ago, 10 years ago, a brad would go in there. That's what we would do. Or a metal rivet. You're quite right, yes. That reminds me, I did do some junk journal workshops a few months ago. I don't know if anyone's still interested in doing any. People seem to enjoy it. I'm happy to do another class on it if anyone's interested, so let me know. Right, so was that the right order? No, it wasn't. It was that one, then that one, then that one. So let me know which one you prefer, but hopefully there's something about each of them that you can use. So let's just quickly go over the products used. So the purples, all the purples paper came from the 2 Celebration DSPs that are on offer at the moment, so free product. Then then we use vellum. So vellum is vellum. We sell that in packs of 10 if anyone's interested, and it's a really high quality vellum actually. It's not your thin kind of tracing paper stuff. It's a good weight to it. Then we used then I used the Royal We Biggest Wish Happy Birthday. This is a fantastic, super simple stamp set that's great for lots of different card making, birthday card making in particular. But I mean, you've got Hello Friend, that's nice, and thanks in there. And then actually there's some little bit of dottage there. I could have done a little bit of dottage with those, I suppose. Then the other stamp set, and actually die set I used, is this one called Sending Smiles, and there's a die set to match it that cuts out the word sending. Now does that cut out that as well? I've never checked. Oh, it does. That's useful. Okay, so that cuts out that, as well as a thinner one, which you can see there. That one. And then you can mix and match it with all the fabulous sentiments. So smiles across the miles and so forth. I've got to say hello, comfort and strength. And yeah, so that's a really good little set, that one. And there's a set in the mini catalogue which I think pairs beautifully with this, really beautifully. And then here we just cut that out. So again, using the same DSP, and BLACKBERRY BLISS is your friend with this stamp set. Really, sorry, this colour scheme. Then also the basket weave die embossing folder, which is now very inky, but I put ink on it just to sort of see what would happen. So this one had BLACKBERRY BLISS in the background there. This one had crumb cake, and this one had a very bare residue of crumb cake. So let me know which one you... Yes, you could do some dottage, Ruth. Not too late. Number 1 is my number 1. Jan likes number 3. Very good. Got lots of bits for a junk journal. Oh, maybe we'll have to have a bit of a Zoom day and another junk journal day. Number 1 works best for me. Yeah, it's nice and bold, isn't it? It's very simple, but very effective. So there we go. Great way to use up your DSPs. Oh, sorry, the star of the show, I meant to say, is the adhesive sheets. This stuff. The adhesive sheets. Apparently you have to supervise small children when using this. Can you imagine kids playing with this? They have them all over them. Oh, can you imagine hair getting stuck in it? Oh. And you get 12 sheets of this. Of course you can just use glue. You could, but I find the adhesive sheet so much easier just to put it down. There we go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you guys again very, very soon. So there we go. You could do with another junk journal day. I've got a bunch of half-finished ones that I haven't gotten back to. I know, Cheryl. Can you imagine a toddler with their hair stuck? I mean, it's bad enough getting chewing gum in your hair, but imagine a whole adhesive sheet in your hair. Anyway, on that note, I bid you good night. Denise Willerton says, I love the adhesive sheets. I use them all the time. Fantastic. Lots of love, everybody. Rest well. See you soon.